Fine. So here is our first page, this factorial.html. I want to run this page, remove all, finish it. Whatever. So 6. So you are getting 720. This is my first ESP. This is my first ESP. But you can decorate it easily. So here dollar factorial. This is one way, and this is called what? Dollar. When you are using dollar, so this is called expression language. In short, it's called EL, expression language. Another way you can do it, by writing this. If you remember, request request is the inbuilt object. Request dot get attribute. See, in Servlet, what you have written? Just,
Set attribute.
Set attribute. Okay. So if you want to get it, so you need to write here get attribute. And what attribute? Just let us see our servlet. So this is factorial servlet, and see set attribute. Yes. So this is key. So you need to write the key. Okay. And you will get whatever the value. So value is in fact. So you don't need to write fact. You need to write this key. So you will get the value. Right. Control C here and go to real.jsp and here write what we double quote. And here what you need to write, this is called scripting. This is called expression tag. We will see this, okay, but this is not the right time to see this one. And here, if you want, see, I want to print this control A, so put it here. Control B. One thing you should do here, equal to sign. Okay. And here it's not closed. Double quote. Control S. Control S. Now, refresh this. Okay. If you just refresh this, so this is your, where the output. Okay. This is just refresh this. So you try. Can you see this? 720, 720. I want to print, in 2 lines. So what I can do? Tell me. You need to do a little bit of, just go to W3 schools and do some HTML. So it's all about practice. Result.jsp, and here after then you can write what? BR break, HR. You can write one more BR. Again, refresh this. You can see the 720, 720. Again, you can write something like this before what? That result is something like 720. So what I can do before this, you can write, result is I want to write in bold, so I'm writing here H1 type, H1, and then I'm writing what? Result is I can write, and whatever the value of this one, I want to make it in red or yellow color. So I can use one type. Okay, that is called span. span, and here style equal to what? Suppose I want to give some background color. BACKGROUND background hyphen color, background color, something like this. And it's what? It's suppose yellow. Font size. I I can give some font size also. So, font and hyphen size. I can give suppose it's 20 pixel. 20 pixel. Mm, like this. One thing I can do more. Okay, let's try this pen. So style is done. Okay. And this one is, and what I am going to do, this one I am going to control X cut, and here I am writing paste. So span is done. Now here H1. It should be smart. Let us try to run this. Can you see this? Result is 720. So span is only marking this one, since I have put it dollar something something, okay, within span tag. So only this one is marked, and H1 is going to be applied, okay, on this. So just like that, what you can do in result.jsp, this one you can do also. So what you can write, just copy it, Control C, here Control V, and in place of dollar factorial, I'm going to cut paste this one, Control X, and then sorry, Control V. There is no need to write here, I think. Five. Result is 727. If you want to differentiate here, each one is the largest one. So if you want to decrease uh, size, then H2, here is H2, H2, S, and here refresh it. Hmm. If you want to decrease it more, so you can write H3, H2. So, what I want to say. Now, please tell me, this one is easier or this one is easier?
First one.
First one is easier. So actually, first one is easier and best. Remember, this is not only easier, this is best. This is called using expression language. And if you see here, can you realize this code? This is something like, Java code. Is it Java code or not? Please tell me. This is definitely not HTML. This is not CSS. This is what? This is Java code. Because request, okay, request is an object, not get attribute is a method, and here you are passing the argument. So definitely this one is Java code. But if you remember, I told one thing, what I told previously. We should try to avoid Java code, writing Java code in HTML as much as possible. And we should try to avoid writing HTML code in Java. See, okay. I told there are two things. One thing is presentation, and another thing is business logic. Presentation means JSP, and business logic means you are using servlet, right? So what I told that in servlet, I told to avoid what? Avoid HTML. Hmm? It's not recommended. If you want, you can do. Just like that, in JSP, you can write HTML, CSS, whatever, but you are supposed to avoid what? Tell me, Java code. So if you want to write Java code should be used for what? Java code should be used for business logic. Okay. Here you should use Java code. For JSP you should use HTML, CSS, whatever. But you should try to avoid Java code. Fine. But if you see my program here, I have used in HTML, I have used what? I have used Java. So this is not recommended actually also. And if there is a little requirement, like in such case, you can use it. Okay. Or if you are not able to do something, then you can use it. Otherwise, you should always try to use, EL or some other things. Okay. There are different variety of tags, okay, in JSP available. So you should use that. But please try to avoid it as much as possible. This is called scripting. Okay. We'll see that when we study JSP separately. Fine. Hmm. So one thing in your program, you can sending this one in chat. Control C, so that you can modify it also. Now we are going to discuss one more concept. Context. Let us talk a little bit of theory, then we'll go to practical part. So container means what? We are using the term web container, web container, web container. What is the meaning of web container? Remember, web container means, tell me if someone wants to.
Tomcat, the objects.
Yeah, web container. See, web container means your Tomcat here. Fine? Tomcat is a web container. Simple. So this is general term, okay, web container. Like Tomcat, you have some another server, so that will be called web server. So here this is a general term, but you should think it's Tomcat. So there are two interfaces. Okay, servlet config and servlet interface. Related with configuration of the servlet you have written. So see, so these are two types of object. So you can see an object of servlet config is created by the web container for each servlet. It's telling. It's telling that in your application, if you are having 10 servlets, then how many objects for servlet config are going to be created? Since there are 10 servlets, so 10 servlet config objects are going to be created. Means corresponding to each servlet, there exists a servlet config object. This object can be used to get configuration information from web.xml file. So what is the use of this? To get the configuration information from web.xml file. Okay. If the configuration from if the configuration information is modified from the web.xml file, we don't need to change the server. See, you can give the configuration information either in web.xml file or itself in the servlet also. But if you are writing configuration information in web.xml file, your project will be more maintainable. Okay, it's easier to change. So it's easier to manage the web application if any specific content is modified from time to time. If something you are not understanding, don't worry. When we write the program, you will understand. So how to get the object of servlet config? So see, get servlet config method. If you want, okay, just write get and servlet config. You will get that. So servlet config, this one is return, this return type is what? Servlet config, and the method is get servlet config. So if you want to get, just write get servlet config and store it in a variable. Like, and type of that variable will be what? It will be servlet config. Since you see the signature of the method. Now, how to give the initialization parameters or configuration parameter for a servlet, for a particular servlet. So if you remember, this one was, this is web.xml actually, okay? So what was the tag? Everything you wrote within web app tag. So this is the starting, this is the end. This is your servlet, okay? Here servlet and here servlet. This is for one servlet. Fine. What you are writing here? You wrote here, you already know what you wrote. Servlet name, servlet class, and here you wrote, servlet mappings, servlet name, servlet mapping. So what I need to do? You can see here init param tag. Init param means you can think it's initialization parameter. Okay, so within servlet tag, okay, sorry, servlet tag is started here, ended here. After then servlet mapping tag starts. Okay, so within servlet tag, what you need to do? First of all, servlet name, servlet value, whatever. See here, class name, class value, and then you are writing init param. Okay, see, init param means it's going to take two things. Param name means parameter name and parameter value. Parameter name you can give anything, just like key. Key should be anything. For example, key I am giving name. Okay, key I am giving name, and parameter here I am passing what? Okay, so this is key, this is value I am passing. So in servlet, if I mention this key, what I will get? I will get the corresponding value. You have just seen such type of things. So you can pass these things, okay, in servlet itself. So remember one thing. This is servlet. This is for servlet config. Means within a particular servlet, you are writing init param. Means this information, this name and key value pair is going to be available only to this servlet. Remember, all the servlet cannot use this information. Means this is private information. Okay. But sometimes we want to share information. Okay. So if you want to share information, so that information is not going to be a particular property of any servlet. So what you are doing that? Just see that. See this. This is your web app. This is web app. This is a particular servlet. So just after web app, what you are writing, you are using context param tag. This is context. Context means what, you know? In Java web application, what is the meaning of context? Context means you are talking about whole application. Right? Context name means what? Context name means name of the application. So this is application level parameter. Means whatever you are writing in context param, it's going to be available to the whole servlet, or to all the servlets of the application. So you can see this tag is not within any servlet tag. Okay. So whatever the servlets you have written, don't touch. Just go outside of that and write context param tag, and then param name, param value, and here whatever you write. Okay. For example, you have written here driver name and here sun.jdbc. So in every servlet can access this information. Means this driver name will be what? Sun.jdbc, and this will be available to every server. And how to get it? Again, like previous one, if you want to get servlet context object, so just write get servlet context. And once you get the servlet context, then you can get the parameter by method what? Using this context dot get init parameter, and write the name of your parameter. So I'm going to create a program so that you can realize what is happening. See, I'm not going to create a separate project. I'm going to create a separate package. Okay, unnecessarily. So go to SRC, new, and here class. If I write class, automatically it will ask for package. Okay. So context, I'm writing here context dot config context dot config dot demo. Now name, again I'm writing here context config servlet. Right? Don't do anything. See, here I'm going to create servlet, but here I selected create class. So I will I'm going to get blank servlet and blank class. So just see. And you see this. I'm not getting the template for servlet. So but if I'm creating it by by writing create servlet, I will get that. So what I need to do? I need to write the things manually. Like here, what I need to write? Extends, this extends HTTP servlet, and you need to write it. Okay, and here there is a method protected void. Okay, do get, do post, something like that. So you need to write that, but I'm not going to write. I have already the program. I have done the mistake. I should not do like this one. I'm going to copy this, Control C, and here Control V. So you can see here, do get, do post, and here what I'm going to do, Control C. So see, this one I copied it. Fine. So I'm not going to use any, JSP or whatever. I just want to paste myself. Do, and here I'm writing get because by default it get. Now see, go to web.xml and what I want to do. I want to pass some initialization configuration, okay, for this servlet. So first of all, please tell me, I need to create a servlet or not corresponding to this. Tell me yes or no. What should I do if I want to create a servlet? Sorry, if I want to, mm,
Just copy those things and
uh,
change the stuff.
yeah. So see, I'm not using annotation. So I must need to write, its mapping in web.xml file. If you are having 10 servlets, then you need to mention their mapping in, web.xml. So first of all, I need to create. So you can see here, I am having how many some factorial servlet, hello servlet, okay, hello servlet 2. Now third one is what I'm going to do, copy this servlet mapping. I have copied Control C, and here I'm pasting it. Control V. Fine. Now, what is the name of my servlet? Context config servlet. So in mapping, I can write anything. Okay. Just what should I write? I can give the same. Okay. No, no context config context config submit. I'm doing one thing. Context config submit like it. Context config submit. And here itself, here I can write, copy this control C, and here name you can write anything. So here if you want you can write it, no problem. Again copy this control C, and here you can write it control. But I need to change here. Day one dot, no, sorry. What should I write here? Tell me.
Context.config.demo
Config
Yes, context dot
dot demo
config, no, context dot config dot
demo
demo. So this is dot context config servlet. Context config servlet. Now, Control S. So once I have created the mapping for my servlet, now I want to give some initialization parameters for this particular servlet. So what I need to do, just go here, see servlet config, and see here. Within servlet tag, I need to write this init param this one. Fine. So copy this, Control C, and go here. See, this is the servlet tag. Fine. So within, but I have already written these two lines 11, 12. So here I am going to keep these two things control. It may I'm going to delete this. Otherwise it will create problem. I'm going to write it manually. Let's copy init hyphen control space. So see init param. Now within init param, what you need to do? Param name. Param name. One is param name. Another one is what? Param means
Value.
param value. Fine. Param value. Param name is, suppose you can write any key event. Okay. Suppose simply I am writing name. Name. So name is the key. If you write name, you will be getting what? You will be getting, for example. So this is for particular this servlet only. Only this context config servlet can access this information. That is the meaning of config. Now your job is done on this servlet. Control S. Now let us try to run, but no, running is not going to help. I want to get this, okay, this information. So how I will get this? How to get servlet config object? Get servlet and config. This is the method. And what it's giving you? It's giving you servlet config object. So carry it. Okay. Servlet config. Okay. And variable name is what? So SC I am writing. Is config. Control S, save it. What is there? It should be imported. I got it. Now I reference of servlet config object. I got it. Now if I got the reference, I can call the method of this. So I want to simply print what? I want to simply print. So just I'm writing this out here. What I want to print? Servlet config control C dot what? Get init parameter. You can see. Get init parameter. What is the initialization parameter? What is value of the key? Name here. Fine. You need to write here name. But in double quote you need to write it. Okay. And so I have only one parameter name. Now let us try to run it. But it should print. It should give me the corresponding value. Means program. Right? Now run. Can you see here? Everyone can see this.
Yes.
Okay. One more thing. It is not that you can use, only one. I think you can use multiple. You can give multiple parameters. So so fine. Copy this. Control C and here right control V. Mm, and here write for example A. And here suppose it's right. Fine. So let us see it's reflected or not. If it's not reflected, then it will be a problem. I need to change here also. I'm going to print page also. Control C here, Control V, and here I'm writing page. Fine. Normally, when we are changing in web.xml, so it's asking for restart. Okay. Let us see. Sometimes it's reflected also. Press it. Can you see this? It's reflected. Prabhat. And second one, you are getting what? Age. If you are writing age, you are getting. So they are what? They are called initialization parameters. Okay, you can put here as many information as you want. Now, but remember this information, name or age, this will be accessible only to this particular servlet. This means this is not going to be shared. Okay. What if I want a global information? Fine. I want a global information and that information to be shared across all the servlets. Fine. So what I will do? You need to use context param tag. Here you have used unique param, now you need to use context param. So just go outside of all the servlets. So here, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to use context param tag. Context, context, let's see, context param tag. Fine. And in context param tag, what you need to do again, param name and param control C and here write control V. Suppose here you are writing, suppose you can think, if you are writing a database connectivity program, so, or if you want to access some database, you need a driver for that. So, for example, for MySQL, there is a fixed name of driver .com, .mysql, .jdbc, .driver. We'll see it shortly. So, every sublet may need to connect to database. So database drivers should be what? Right? Database drivers should be same. Everyone wants to connect MySQL. So this name will be required. So I'm putting it globally that this driver name should be available to each of the servlet. So I'm just writing key as what? Driver name, for example. Driver name. And here I'm giving the value of driver name for MySQL, suppose com.mysql dot jdbc dot driver, something like this. But you can write here any case. So this is what? This is key. This is value. Just you can write here name and here your address. Okay, whatever. Now, I want to access this information. So what I can do? First of all, who can access this information? All the servlets you have written in this web.xml can access this information since this information is global information. This can be said. So first of all, I'm going to access it in my context. This fine. So how can I access context information? I need to create a servlet context of it. Control C, Control V, and what I need to write here? Servlet context. Servlet context and is context. I'm writing variable name is context. Get servlet context. Context. Right? Then I think it should ask for import servlet context. Now you can do the same thing here. Control C and same procedure you need to follow. Is context. Control C dot get init parameter. What? Here it's driver name. Driver name. Right? Now run it. See what you can do every time you are doing some changes. So this one is changes this console. So you should clear this screen. Okay. Right click here and see here clear. So this one is now clear. So whatever you will do from now, that is going to be a clear. Oh, Prabhat 13. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, this is for Prabhat, this is for 30. I think I have written some. Yeah, let me check once again. So always copy the things. I'll copy this control C over here. Yes, you don't need to remember spellings. It should work now. 5. Can you see this? This information? This servlet is able to read this information. This driver name is. Now, I told that this information is in context parameter. Means it will be available to all servlet. So let us verify this fact. So what I'm going to do? Factorial servlet. Go to factorial servlet here. Can I access here? Driver name? Please tell me yes or no.
Yes.
So just see here. Here I am writing this statement simply. Control C and go to your factorial servlet. Control G and oh, to write this one also. Control C factorial servlet and control G control S. But I need to run it. See. Uh, hmm, what is this? Directly, I am trying to run this. Yes, I should not do like this actually. I should run from where? I cannot, since you can see here, I'm getting parameters, request not get parameters. So I need to run from here. Where is my factorial? I need to run this one. Okay? Run this. Run and see my first page actually. So right here, 6. Now see. Can you see here? I'm able to read this. Now if I ask, can we access in this information driver name in Hello Servlet also? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, because this is global information, application level information. So everyone, you know, every servlet can access this information. But if I ask, can you access this information? If I ask, can you access this information written within init param? Everyone cannot access it. Fine. Only this within this servlet you can access it. So now, so what is the advantage? If, suppose, for example, servlet context. Okay. Suppose you need to, you need you are using a database, okay, and there are various servlets, and if no one knows which servlet is required, database connection. So there are two things. Database driver name should be needed. So either it should be provided within the servlet, okay, here itself. Either provide when needed, provide in, provide within, go to with factorial servlet and provide here, what database driver name. If this servlet needed database driver name, go here and provide right that. Okay. So we need to go to each individual file. If there are, 100 servlets, and if you want to get, database driver name in all the servlets, then you have two options. Either go inside all the servlet class and change manually, okay, do it manually, or just use a configuration file, okay, like web.xml, and put your information globally so that if it's needed, what is going to happen? Everyone can just refer driver name and that servlet will be able to access driver. After some time, if driver name is modifying, suppose this is driver for MySQL, suppose after some time you need to use Oracle database, then what is the advantage of this? Just change from here. I write the driver name for Oracle and it will be reflected to everyone. Everyone, when we write driver name, everyone will get the driver of what? Oracle. Otherwise, you need to go to manually every servlet and just go and change inside that. That is not recommended. So it's very flexible actually. One more thing, remember this line in the very beginning. An object of servlet config is created by the web container for each servlet. Means if there are 10 servlets, 10 servlet config objects are going to be created. But servlet context is a global information. There is only one object. Okay. So servlet context is like what? You can think something like this. This doesn't belongs to any particular, servlet. So this is servlet context. Servlet context object. This is servlet context object, and everyone, okay, every servlet, okay, servlet 1, servlet 2, servlet 3 can access the information whatever put it here. But in the case of servlet config, so corresponding to each servlet, servlet config object is going to be created, okay, and what is going to happen? Servlet 1 can access this one only, okay, servlet 2 can access this one only, so they have their private data. If, if this servlet 1 wants to access this one information, then this is not allowed. Why? Because this is servlet config object. Now, if any doubt, ask me. Is it clear or not? What is the difference between servlet context object and servlet config object? One per application in simple line. Servlet context object is created one per application. While servlet context object is going to be created per servlet, not per application. Okay? Per servlet.
Hello, Prahlad.
Hmm.
Can you tell us one more time about the use of this thing with database? You said something.
You are not audible clearly.
Can
I
you
can hear only you are talking something like database, but what you are exactly saying?
I was just saying, what is the use of this config and context in a real world project?
This is for global information, some global information.
Okay.
Okay. Global information, for example, all these servlets, suppose they require to connect to database. So it will be needed. Database driver name is needed for connecting with database. Fine. So what will be the database driver name? Either go inside all the servlets and write the name of the database driver. Fine. But this is the position, single position where you need to mention only one time. Okay. And everyone servlet, if need the name of the driver, he will write, hey, give me this one. So correspondingly, you will get what? You will get this name. After some time, suppose database driver is changed. So you just need to go here. You just need to go here and just change here. And it will be reflected to all the servlets. If one servlet will write driver name, automatically it will be what? Get whatever the corresponding thing. Otherwise, if there are 100 servlets, go inside 100 servlets and change this value. Are you getting me?
Yes. Thank you.
Maintain. This is for, it's going to increase maintainability of the project. And when we study, Springs, you see a lot of configuration files. So why we are using configuration files? To make your life easier. Any question, query?
Oh,
Okay. So what I want, I think we are already this one. So what I can do, I'm sending this welcome file list. So I'm sending this context param. See, I'm sending only part of this. Control C, and what I can do. Where is my WebEx? Oh, can anyone try to share his screen? My WebEx is disappeared. We need param. C. Here I'm writing one solid. Control C and just my context config servlet. Control C. So I want you to quickly test this. I have sent whatever we discussed, and I have sent context config servlet. I have sent some contents of web.xml. Okay, so these two things. So can you try it? Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to take a 5 minute break. So if you want, you all can take a 5 minute break also. It's your choice. Fine?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, 5 minutes after 5 minutes I will be Everybody back? You are doing it? Okay, one thing you can do. You can do it after 10 minutes. Let us discuss one more thing. That is not going to take so much time, but that is important. So let us discuss that. So if you see this context config servlet, okay, or any servlet here, factorial servlet or hello servlet, okay. So see, factorial servlet, it's you cannot right click on it and you cannot run it since this is associated with factorial.html. So first of all, you are clicking to factorial.html and then it's calling factorial servlet, and this is the right way actually. But if you talk about context config servlet, so you are manually right clicking on running it. So what we want, a user, a user is not supposed to run servlet. So a link should be provided actually. So the question is how to call a servlet by using JSP. I want to call it using a JSP. So how I can call this? So just see this. I'm going to create a JSP, simple JSP. So go to web content, new, and here JSP file. What should be the name of the file? Calling, calling what? Which servlet I want to call? Calling context config servlet. Okay, calling context context config calling context config. Right here, it's better to write something like this. Calling context config servlet. Right. So that if you see, you can understand what we are going to do. Next, fix. So you can see this JSP is created. Okay. Now I'm going to provide a hyperlink. Do you know how to provide a hyperlink? Anyone? A,
HREF
Google
equals
equal to, yes. Here, what you need to write it. If you want to call a servlet, you need to write here, URL pattern. What is the name of the URL pattern for context config? It's this one. Okay. Context config servlet. Control C, and where you need to go? Where is my JSP? This is my JSP. Control. Just write the URL pattern here. Fine. And then this will be called, but a link will be created here, whatever you write. Okay. So I'm writing here, call what? Context config servlet. Context config servlet. Click here. Okay. Click here to call context config servlet. So if you click here, okay, that servlet is going to be called. Run this. Run this. I don't think no. Can you see this? I'm running this JSP, a link is appeared. If you click to this link, this servlet should be invoked, called here. And see, nothing I have written, okay, this servlet is doing nothing. So nothing is printed in the browser. But here in console, I am printing com.mysql, okay? Is it clear or not? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. So you should do it. This one is useful. And how to call JSP. See, here I am calling what? My JSP is calling a servlet. It may happen that I want to call another JSP. So, for example, I want to call factorial.html. Fine? This one. So, what I can do? I see, I am going to create. See, one thing I can do here. In the same one, what I can do, don't be confused with this name. I can create another link. See, I am creating another link, Control C, and here Control V, and href. I need to write the name of the JSP. Remember, what is the name of my JSP? Suppose I want to call factorial.html. Okay, so JSP or HTML you can call, no problem. So I am writing here factorial.html. Fine. If it's JSP, then you can write it JSP also. So a hyperlink will be created and it will open this one. Fine. And here, click here to call what? Factorial.html. Fine. Factorial.html. And now I have just changed, what I have changed? I have changed this JSP. So I just need to refresh this. Refresh it. So it's going to a little bit modification. So where it's calling context config. So I can do one thing here. Just put a break. If you want to put one more here. Now replace it. F5. Can you see this? Click here to call context config servlet. Click here to call factorial.html. Click here. Oh, you are here now. No problem. It's looking good. Is it clear or not? So this one is very useful actually. Okay, you are providing hyperlink and you can. This is for testing mode. So this one calling. So you can try this one also.
Okay, Professor.
Yes.
On line 11, the link, the context config servlet, that's the name of the servlet file.
This one is name of URL pattern.
Oh, the
URL pattern. URL pattern means what? Go in web.xml.
Web.xml, yeah. Yeah, got it.
This one URL. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So see, you can create for testing this one. You can create, only this one separate file, and you can call your. So just I am writing these two things. But remember here, if you want to call a JSP or HTML, you need to write the complete name, means factorial.html. But if you want to call a servlet, you just need to write here URL vector. Fine. Don't be confused. This is a confusing point. So
Thank you.
okay. I'm sending this one also body control C and the chat. So please do it quickly. Okay. How many people were able to install MySQL on the system, on their system?
Got it.
Please tell your name.
It's Rav.
Srini.
I got it as well.
Please tell your name.
Nishant.
Nissan. Another one.
Anushka.
Anushka. Good. Another one.
Sagar. Upcoder.
Pardon. Your name.
Sagar.
Sagar. Another one.
C sub.
Sisa. Good. 5 people.
Saurav.
Who is having Mac?
My
Srini, Nissan.
sure.
Srini, you are having Mac?
Yes, sir.
Nissan?
No, I don't have Mac.
Oh, you have Windows. Anushka?
Windows.
Windows. Sagar? Sagar, do you have Mac or Windows?
Mac.
Mac. 2 people. Sisa?
I have Mac as well.
Okay. Sagar? No, last one was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6, 7 people?
I also got it installed. It's Nishant without T.
Prabhat, I'm just confused whether this the right MySQL or not. Can I share my screen?
Sales?
Oh my.
MySQL client is also installed.
Yeah, everything I have installed. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Is this the right one?
Yes, yes. What is this? Can you go to, don't worry.
Check on the local instance.
One thing. Please, you should try one thing. I'm going to share my screen. Okay.
All right.
I don't want to use this MySQL workbench. Okay. This should be used, when? This should be used when comfortable with, the things. Okay. So first of all, you should go with command line. Then you learn more. So first of all, check MySQL client is installed or not from command. So see, I'm going to tell you how. Just 1 minute. Okay, just share my screen. Share content. Share screen. Here we go. So if you see this is my start. Okay, top bottom left corner is start. I have clicked. Can you see something here? Some programs are appearing here.
Mm-hmm.
So see here. Can you see here MySQL?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see here MySQL command line client?
Yeah, I can see that.
Open this. Enter password. So everyone be able to get this. So if you enter password, suppose my password is okay. Here I'm writing my password. So see, this one is appeared. Fine. MySQL connection ID to server version here it's showing server version 5 point something something. I think your server version should be I think 8 point something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. And see MySQL here. So a couple of commands if you want to check. See there are already some inbuilt databases. Okay. So right here so databases. Fine. So database. So if you write it, can you see this?
Yeah.
All the database. So some are, some are already created, and I have created some of them. Okay, actually. So
So
suppose
there is. I was just wondering, there is no any databases shown on my computer. So is that fine? Because I haven't created any.
no, but I think there must be some default already. If you write so databases, it will definitely show something. Have you checked it?
Yeah, I already typed it, but it's not showing anything.
Not anything.
Can you share my screen?
Yes, yes. Try to show. It's giving some default database. Semicolon after so databases. Give a semicolon there and then press enter. Enter. After semicolon, press enter. Delete this.
Do you all this?
Just write so databases. Okay. And you have already written.
Yep. Yep.
So
And then?
it should be terminated with semicolon.
Okay.
Just write there semicolon. Enter. Whatever do. Enter is not working. See.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So these are inbuilt. Now if you want to see. Okay. So everyone is having this client, command line client.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I have issue.
What is the issue?
I'll share.
You are having Mac or some other? Do you remember password? What is this? Check it. Always write password so that you can remember.
It doesn't let me say connection failed.
Why connection failed? My phone. What you did previously?
See, I try to install from YouTube video,
Mhm.
and after this one I stop.
Username was Uttam. Did you provided username?
No, when I install it just asks for password.
So why you are writing username? Don't write username. So write what was the default username? Try to write root. Write your password.
ए डाउनलोड गरेछ के ल्याम तपाईँ सिकाउनु पर्छ
Remember your hello people. Please mute. What is this?
रिसाएर पोखिरहेको ₹16 कमाइसके मान्छेले यति
Who is this?
होइन के टोटल भनेको 21 यहीँबाट यहीँ के यहीँबाट यहीँ
Can you stop talking? Who is this?
I'm sorry.
No, please mute. Okay, please mute. It's getting difficult. Okay.
Can I check, sir?
Yes. Check it.
Next.
Next. Yes, do it next. Checking there and install. Execute it. Okay, everything I think you need to. Yes. Next.
Finish.
Yes, yes. Okay, close this. What is this? JS. Right here, show databases. I think. No. Please give a space between show and databases. Databases. Okay. Close this. Close this. Can you go to start? Close this. Go to start. No, I can see MySQL command line. Type MySQL command line. MySQL. See, can you see command line client 8.0? Yes. Open this. Not working?
Yes.
I cannot see anything. Now type MySQL. Okay, it's fine. Right here, so databases. It's not asking for password. So databases. Semicolon. Why you are entering? Just put a semicolon there also. No, don't need to write. Just give a semicolon. It's a continuation. Enter.
Yes.
Now it's working fine.
Thank you, sir.
Well, who has not installed delete? See, there are so many people have installed. You can take help also. I can see. Who has not installed?
Yeah, Prabhat, I have installed the program, but I need to configure it with the terminal. I'm on a Mac.
So Mac people, I think, see, you can take help of Srini, Sagar, Sisa.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
you can take.
Mhm.
So you can share your screen. They will help you right now.
Okay, that would be good then. Okay.
Srini here. I have actually installed it using the workbench. Do you want me to install it via command line as well?
No,
I actually prefer.
no, I don't think. I think command line should appear in front of you. You don't need to, I think, install it by command line. It's installed, means installed.
Because when I checked over the videos on Mac, it has asked to go with either ways. One is to use the
Yes.
command line, and other one is using Workbench. So I installed it using Workbench.
You installed it.
Working.
You installed it using Workbench, but it should work by using command line also. How to access your MySQL by using command line?
I'll check it out.
It's installed, okay. It's once installed, you can access it by any way. MySQL Workbench, which one? This is just a program by which you can access the database if installed. So from command line, you should be able to access that one also.
Yeah, Prabhat, I'll do it through the command line later. Yeah.
So try to access my MySQL client and see what
I mean,
you are using Mac, so you should be comfortable with that one. Okay, command line.
yes.
Anyone can help, Amrit? Because Mac is creating.
Yeah, I have a YouTube video right here. It has explained everything, so maybe probably I will do it by tonight.
Prabhat, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This one here.
I don't want to use MySQL Workbench. Okay, it will work fine, no problem. But I want you to use, command line. Okay.
In terminal, and then if I type here my SQL,
So it's fine if you want to use MySQL Workbench, but it will be better if you use command line.
yeah. Thank you.
I think Nagand is here.
Hello everyone. Yeah, good evening. I just want to know today why we have only 23 people. Where are others? 3, 4, 5 people? No idea.
Again, your voice is too low.
Okay, I can increase the volume of it. Take a second. Now it's fine.
No idea, no idea.
It's fine now.
No,
So
Bibi, still you are not able to hear me. I am not audible.
I can hear you.
ठीक है ना? It's fine. Volume. Okay. So एक तो Prabhat, we have to make something so that we can track attendance. That is important, right? If somebody is not regular, we should not bother about them because we cannot
Yes.
do anything. Okay, if people are regular, of course we have to take care for them.
Yes.
If we have to take extra session, we can take, not a problem. Any cost will help them. That's our part. So we'll make a list today. Okay, who is
Mhm.
present today? So we'll ensure who is regular, who is not regular, and somebody is missing any class. Please let us know in advance. Simple as that. Because here we have a lot of people, so we cannot focus on each and every people. So especially we cannot focus on the people who is not regular. Fine. Okay, then I can teach you something. Okay,
Hello, Nagand.
tell me.
Yes. There are some people who are using Mac. Okay. And so I think you should help them in installing
Google.
MySQL, okay, because that is creating a little bit of issue. So you can see that.
That's okay. So Mac people, you can do today one thing. You can try to install yourself, right? You suggest I can share some YouTube video. You can have a look on it. Or one people can install in front of me. Other
We
people
can
can.
get new window.
No, new window means.
I'm in the window machine.
Oh, that's fine. That's not possible. Okay, Apple is. I would say Apple is fine. Windows is also good. Okay, but how many people has Mac?
I have Mac.
Nagendra, I have a question. Last time when I shared my video, there was the MySQL workbench. So I didn't get actually what Prabhat was talking about. do we need Workbench, or do I have to download the next version or something like that?
No, he's saying you can access your database in two ways. Either you can use command line terminal, where you can write commands for everything. Second thing, you can use this GUI, right, Workbench, where everything is in visual format, right? So the thing is, you have to do minimal effort. So his main concern was if you type everything, then you will learn it, okay? But anyway, you do it. You will have a soon database session dedicated.
All right.
Fine, as I discussed. So our main goal is Mac people to do one thing. So Prabhat, you need database, MySQL today, tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Not today, tomorrow or day after tomorrow I can do, but it would be better if they are able to install till tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow I will start something and they can.
कोई नहीं इनको ना Mac के लिए I'll share the recording, okay, tomorrow. They can follow it and do it. That way we can save our time.
So who was sharing? Someone has already installed. Who was sharing? There was some issue with Mac, MySQL.
It was me. I need to
Share that.
configure now. Yeah, okay.
क्या issue है?
Can
It's
you
working.
share that?
I have already installed, but I need to configure like using the command line like the terminal.
करो. Or
Yeah.
just is your screen. We have to just, I don't remember even command. We have to just, follow some instructions. Hey, why you are showing me the servlet?
Oh, are you not
Yeah,
able to
it's
see
okay,
it?
okay, okay. No, that's fine.
You can have the access if you want.
No, that's fine. Easy. Give me 60 seconds. I'm just pulling
Okay,
out
that's fine.
and some information. Scrolling Mac, MySQL, Mac. So how you started with, you have downloaded the package?
Yeah, I've already downloaded. Yeah, but I need to configure
You
it.
click, कोई नहीं. I'll tell you how. So when you install it, so click next, right?
Next to it.
Pardon? You can type.
Your
You are
voice is
hearing
too low, Nagan.
clips.
See, I have installed now, but I need to do these things.
Just a second. Already you have installed it, okay? That's cool. Can you come to the terminal? So when you installed it, it was asking for password.
Yeah, I already did it. Yeah.
That's here you write one thing. Here you type MySQL, type it. But if you want to do a terminal, MySQL and space -u space -u,
Yeah.
then you can give the
You
u space root.
like why were you?
Just follow me again. MySQL -u for umbrella,
Oh, okay.
space root ROOT, then space -p, enter. When you enter it, it will ask for the password. MySQL is not working.
See, I have seen one of the video and it says like you have to configure this bash.profile. I was trying to do it, but I could not do it
That's
today.
fine.
So
It may be normally when you install MySQL, you know, you do one thing. Can you type here command locate LOCST locate MySQL space MySQL. He's right. Actually, he's yeah. Can you type MySQL once again? Only MySQL hyphen version. I think it's not taking space hyphen version.
iPhone 2 iPhone
Enter. Yep, it's okay.
one iPhone or two.
That's fine. That's okay. I'm saying. No. Actually, MySQL command is not getting. Give me a second. Let me tell you where your installation folder. MySQL. There's many way to install it. Okay. Installation MySQL installation folder. Mac. Bin. Can you go to cd slash user bin? No, not user. USR. Only USR. USR. Slash bin. Yeah, no space in between, sir. Enter. CD से पहले भैया you CD after CD you have to have space.
Okay, I'm sorry.
In directory space won't become. Bin enter करो. ls करो. ls space hyphen ltr. Enter करो. Enter. यहाँ पे as you know just करो cd mysql cd space mysql. Enter करो. Enter.
No such file or directory.
Give me a second. Where is the installation folder? MySQL data direct. 1 or 2 minutes more. Otherwise, we'll do tomorrow.
Okay. I have shared a link on the chat.
Link
It
is
has
fine.
explained everything. Yeah.
What chat is saying?
Yeah, this is the one.
कैसे access कर रहा हो? Yeah, move ahead. Slowly.
Like you were saying, like
Just move ahead, man. How is doing? Yeah, go back. थोड़ा पीछे और ठीक है और पीछे आओ. My profile में he may be setting the path. We can directly jump over there.
yeah, like he was setting this bash.profile.
आगे जाओ. फिर what entry he is doing inside?
And then he was setting this one, see the path.
MySQL अरे वो the same thing I was doing, right? But it was not working for you. User local MySQL इसमें जा दो. User local MySQL. Can you come again? लगता है हुआ है. cd करो. cd slash थोड़ा fast. Slash user slash local MySQL. मैं क्या था? What
This
was
is right.
there? अब हो कहाँ पे? User. This is your terminal? नहीं.
Yeah, sure.
Can you go to your terminal? Where's your terminal?
Yeah, this is it. Oh, no, no, no.
अच्छा, it is yours. अरे वाह वाह वाह, very good confusion. उसमें he was showing some folder, right? क्या था उसका? User local bin. You don't have?
I think I
I
should
think
have.
you are there. You are there. You are there. ls कर. ls hyphen just fast. hyphen ltr just fast करो भाई. And इसमें कुछ दिख रही है. Go ahead, type करो. Enter. कहीं पे you can't see MySQL. कल Oracle. Can you do one thing? करो cd MySQL. है नहीं. We don't have. नहीं है. Just fine. We'll do tomorrow. Okay. Whatever you see,
That's fine.
you can
Yeah.
come to. You can come back to the YouTube video. You are saying user local bin. दिखाओ एक बार. What folder he was saying? User local MySQL bin. चलो ठीक है. आ जाओ. Can you come to the Mac? गलती होगी. cd इसको लिखो. bin है cd dot space के बाद. ऐसे नहीं. cd space dot.
Okay.
चलो enter करो. Enter. cd MySQL. ये सही है. MySQL. Enter. है. ls करो. ls. ये भाई user local MySQL. enter करिए सर. ठीक है. यहाँ पे कमांड्स हैं. You can go to cd bin and fast. cd space bin. Enter करो. अब you can run it, right? अब यहाँ पे ना ls करो. ls hyphen ltr. Just do it fast. थोड़ा fast. Enter. ठीक है. यहाँ पे देखिए. This is the place and यहाँ पे टाइप करो pwd and remember this path. Okay.
Okay.
Got it? Tomorrow
User
I'll tell
local
you
MySQL.
how to sell this path in your profile.sh so that no need to come over here again and again. Now, if you want to run access your database, I'm telling you how. यहाँ पे लिखो MySQL ऐसे लिखो dot/MySQL. Enter करो. Enter. That is running or not? Enter. ठीक है. It's running, right? अब फिर से लिख dot/MySQL. अरे ठीक है. It's okay. Just follow me. Use arrow key. Use arrow key. Arrow up. You know arrow key up and down. Up.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Very fast. I'm interested in the previous command. Okay. आप पता नहीं कहाँ पहुँच गया. Same command. It just came before. Hey Mac. Why people use
So
Mac?
this is the most
Why
I
you are
can
showing
get.
all? I said you just show me MySQL hyphen u root hyphen p1. Huh? But
Okay, give me a second. MySQL.
you can type it. Okay. You are going wrong direction.
Okay, I can type it quick.
Type करो. ./MySQL. Just do it fast. Space MySQL hyphen u space root space hyphen p. Enter. It will prompt for the password. पता है? This is the it's working for you, right? यहाँ पे लिख show space databases. Prabhat will take care of it. Okay. Databases. Let me teach you. Semicolon. It will show you all the databases which you have by default. Enter करो भाई. Enter. If you want to make a new database, you can write create database name.
Again, it's fine now. Okay, so database is fine.
Semicolon. क्या है? So one database is created. Use a arrow key up. थोड़ा सा. Arrow key up. एक बार use करो. एक बार और. बस enter. So database is created. अरे भाई.
Oh, yeah, you
It is
too.
created, right? Employee. ठीक है.
Yep.
He will
Okay.
take care of it.
Thank you. Thank you,
No,
Nagar.
you
Thank you
should.
so much.
No problem. So guys, let's move ahead. कुछ पढ़ते हैं. Last time, I'll teach you 30 minutes. Okay, so anybody have any question, query? किसी को?
Okay.
Problem? Tell me.
Just Prabhat did some program and I was trying to do it and it was showing null value. Can you check it?
Who is this?
Me, it's
दिखा दो जल्दी, but do fast.
Directly running servlet.
yeah, it's like you did. It's name and age. It's like it was coming null value, but when
And just share. Okay.
in the context, yeah,
You have done some mistake.
yeah, in the config field, it's null value. In the context, it is showing. Can you see it?
So it's okay. You just
Name.
just come to your deployment descriptor quickly. Let's do it fast. Name or age. Squad test config. Deployment descriptor means web.xml file. Where you map the servlet?
It's
After name you have space and after age you have space. That's it.
okay. 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 Thanks. Thanks.
So last time what I have done, you guys remember last time I was talking about login, right? We designed the login page using what? Bootstrap. Project, I don't remember. Anybody remember the project name? What it was last time? Login, Plani.
Login app.
I think login.
Yeah. See, Mr. Have you tried this login.jsp? You have tried this or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have to do the similar practice today, and I'll make it from the scratch. A login, right? So here, please mute yourself. Hello. This thing last time we discussed. Let's have a quick recap. Here, this much last time I copy paste from the internet and I said it is a bootstrap library. Remember? Yeah, this is a library for bootstrap. Am I right or not?
Yes.
And then I say in HTML, root element is header, sorry, HTML. And first line indicates we are using HTML5 and head normally we write some meta tag. We'll talk about meta tag and about your JavaScript and CSS all, and title of the page. Body in body we write a whole design of your HTML page. And header, I said it is just a HTML5 tag which gives you the meaning. This is the header component. And I said in HTML everything is an object, right? Header is an object, division is an object, HR is everything is as an object. So header, maybe we are just style is just CSS, and this is called inline CSS, where I'm saying, hey, Header, your height should be 30 px and background color should be this much. And in between header, I'm just writing the login page. And then we have division. Division, we have a class from the Bootstrap which ensure our layout of the page should be in middle, right? It should be expand in between, and its width will be 1170 pixel. And this is just one image. We are embedding over here using image object. This is one of the attribute SRC, where we are giving the physical location of the photo and the again style, which ensure height of the image will be 220 pixel. And this is just HR, horizontal line, right? After that, I create the form. Anybody remember what is user form? Form is a HTML tag which is used to say from. Mute yourself. I don't know. It's causing a lot of disturbance for us. Then how you guys are able to? You may be using headphone, right? That could be reason. So how this page is designed? Anybody have any question query? No.
No.
Here I'm going to add another button. यहाँ पे क्या sign up? Sign up. Hello. Can you see this? One more button is here. I want to change the color of it, so no need to mug it, right? I'm just making warning or some info, whatever. It will just change the color of it, right? It's okay, right? So there's a lot of colors. It's not a big deal. You can do it. Okay. Oh, info is there. Oh, friends, what's my intention is when you click on this info button, I want to open another GSP. How? Hey, here I'm making another GSP. You know how to make a GSP?
Yes.
So my GSP name is signup.gsp. You got it? Basically, I'm just writing h1. What? This page is under the construction. Huh? Hello. When somebody click on the sign up button, you want to open that GSP. Hello. Then this on top of this button, you can use hyperlink. Basically, what hyperlink does when you click on this button. Hello. When you click on this button, then this hyperlink will open signup.gsp. Any confusion if anybody has? आप लोग बोलते ही नहीं हो? है? No? Yes? नहीं है.
No.
So when I will click on this page would be open. I would like to show you. देखो, ठीक है ना? Yeah. So this is the way to link one GSP to other GSP. But signup.gsp is looking very bad. Let's make it fancy. कैसे? If you want to make fancy, guys, you have to be smart. Can I copy this much? Yes, ma'am. You see my style? And I copy everything, okay? And then close the body. So what happened? If you refresh it, this much is done. No, yes. Done. After that, like if you see from the previous page, I'm going to use this container, right? This much. Container, what ensure container? Container ensures my page content would be in between and expand across 1170 pixel, right? Because of this. And I'm just putting the old photo over here and see the design. No? Yep. Let me take some other picture. I can take this picture, light one, I don't know. So the picture that you can take anything, doesn't matter. I'm just taking this picture. Yeah. You can add this picture. Let's see how it looks like. How to add? Simple. No? It's clear to you. You can refresh it. No, this is yours. This is. It's okay. It's looking very odd, but it's okay. Let's do that. I have to make a registration page. Anybody can help me for that? Yes. You can use form. And I can use the similar thing. Last time we did over here, login query, right? So let's do one by one. No? Help me. Form. Yeah. So here you want to take username. Yes. Username. That's fine. You see how it looks like. After that, what do you want to take? Password we can auto generate it. Na? Password though. Yeah, you want to take the password also. It is up to you. Password I'm planning to generate auto. Yep. And then you can take the name of the user. Name. It's clear or confused?
Clear.
It's clear. So instead of the way all is design, and I'm not expecting you should design well. Yes, we got away. I don't care. You add it. Just horizontal line. Username, name, and you can take another field. What? Email. Email. No? The type. You know, email. This is HTML5 tag. Once you write email, you know you can take only email over here. If you take something else, it will give you the error. And email, oh, you can make sort of bada. If you want, you can make a little bit bigger. Or username, name, email, and you can take gender. Gender. There go gender. For gender, you can take drop down. You know drop down. For drop down, you have to use select. People, it is new for you. Hello. What is it? For
For
drop
us.
down, you can use select. Select name of the select, and this is the CSS. And I want to make it 40 plus 50%. And you can use option as a child element, and option may you can write male female. Male female. So you can see here one drop down as well. Male female. Clear? Or if you want, you can take one more field. This is last now. That is mobile. You can take mobile here. And for mobile, you can take number. Number is again one of the HTML5 tag attribute. I hope I'm making myself clear. Yes, it is done. And this is just beautification purpose. So mobile ko bhi I can make 50%. Like I want a button. Which button you want to put over here?
Submit.
Submit button. So button so you can copy paste from here. Submit button already we have. So I can say sign up. Na? Sign up. Na? My form is ready. What do you say? Na? So guys, what is the agenda? Agenda is when I click on the sign up button, all this data should go to the servlet and you know, and once you click on this, it will go to the servlet, and servlet can forward your page to the some other GSP file where you can show the same data as it is, right? This is the data which you have entered on the other page. You got the agenda? Hello. When you fill this data, same data, I want to show you some other page. Hey, this is the data entered by you, something like that. So what show? The here in form you have to write action. You know action. This is the name of the servlet, right? My servlet name is sign up. It's okay with you? You know method. Here we can use method by default get. If you use get, your data will be visible to the URL, right? Here you can see. Are you following me? But if you use post, your data won't be visible in the URL. Do you know this? Get and post.
Yes.
Data you can send in two fashion, either using get and post. So if you use get, it will be visible in the URL. If you use post, data will go inside the body. We'll talk about more, get and post, benefit and differences. So can I make another servlet quickly if you help me? Like you may be creating servlet in other way. See what I'm doing? Hey, I'm just doing it manually, right? You see my style?
Yes.
And whatever you do through wizard, right? Everything is done automatically. Oh my God. You see, this option is not coming for me. HTTP servlet queue. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's coming. And I want do get your do post. I want do post, right? So you can write like this. You see, by whatever you do through wizard, I am able to do myself. It's okay with you? Web servlet. It is up to me, right? And my URL pattern is sign up. My servlet is ready. Okay. So what different parameter I have to read? Username. How, man? You know this, or I should explain you more in detail. Huh? You have done already, right?
Yes.
That is clear.
Username, name, email, no? Clear? Email, gender, last, mobile. We have this much. What do you say? Yeah. Anybody have any question query? I know it's a little bit fast, but you know most of the thing, okay?
Can you go back one time to the HTML file, the JSP file, I mean?
Why not? GSP file, username,
So,
name, email, gender.
so in the in the input tag, so the type is already built in the HTML library, and name is the variable
Exactly.
name that we are assigning, right?
You are right. You are right. You are correct. So in Servlet, what I got this much. Now, hey, you know how to make a class? I want to make a class here. It's okay with you? I want to make a class that is called user color class, right? I'm just using user DTO. Don't confuse it. You can write user also. DTO is just a convention, data transfer object, but you forget about it. Okay. So what I'm supposed to do over here? Hey man, I'm going to I'm making a class. I'm making a class design, right? Class is a data structure, right? You know, which can hold data. So I'm just making a class. This is called normal class. It is nothing. It's just have a couple of attributes and private. I would like to add a password. You know, when I was teaching you OOPS concept, then I said attribute should be private. If you remember, huh? Hello.
Yes.
I said your attribute should be private. So attribute should be private. And you can make a getter. So you know getter setter. पूछ रहा हूँ.
Yes.
Getter and setter is basically nothing. It's just used to set a value and get the value. And by convention, your getter will start with get and setter will start with set. देखो. Oh my God, na? Very smart. Getter, setter. Yeah. After that, I need to use a toString method. I told you toString method is a special method which is automatically invoked when you print the reference of an object. Basically, it is used to print the state of the object into string representation. Definition, you know, and doesn't matter. Confused? I want to bundle. I want to add my all the data into it. Is this okay with you? Correct?
Yes.
I got my all the data and I want to put my all the data in my bag. This is my bag. Big object. Okay. Set email. Set gender. Set mobile. Set name. Set password. Set username. Password is not so far, right? Sir, if you allow to me, can I Google it thoda to generate the password? Tell me.
Yes, yes.
Hey, generate password. Generate password. I have code already. If I want, I can use password 5 letters. Don't try to see, how it's generating. 5 length of 5 generate password length 5 Java code. कुछ तो you know Give me simple. Na? You'll have lot of links. They will give you. Oh my God, very complex. So it is too complex. Let me see some simple. Initially, is too complex. Sir, I want to generate very simple password. Crunchyfy. Crunchyfy is normally a good website. Oh my God, it is too complex again. Last try. Otherwise, we'll do it later. Sorry, password is complex. How am I going to generate the password? Can you help me? I'm not able to Google it. I'm sorry. Mister, my password will be. Password. You can take the username, right? Username, you know how to take 2 letters. I want to take 2 letters of it, substring. 0, 2. 2 letters. Okay. After that, I have new random method. Random dot next. With me? Here, you guys are not replying sometime. Na? It can generate some random number. Na? So my password is ready. Chalega. This is my logic. Bad logic. But then you can set the password. You got my point? Yeah. So after adding all this data, my servlet is reading data and creating the object of it. Now I want to go to the next page. Which page? Next page. My servlet is saying, hey, my job is done. I want to go to the next page. That is GSP. So I'm just making a new GSP. Q. Because I have to go to the next page. My next GSP is review. Thank you. Mute yourself. No, when you unmute yourself, please be careful. Hey, this is my what? Next page. Nah? This will come when? Once you're not replying. This will come once you click on the submit button, and servlet will come and it will read all the values. After that, it is packing all the value in the object, right? So question is, I want to go to the different GSP file. So you know how to go? We have some syntax, right? You just mug it. You know the syntax? Request dot get request dispatcher. And here you can write the name of the page where you want to go. Where I want to go? Review.jsp. Huh? Spelling is okay. Then you can say, hey, forward. Forward means go ahead. Jao. So you can use same request and response, whatever you have over there. Confused or got it? Hey. Go to, don't try to understand what is this. Go to review.jsp page. Fine. If you want to go to the review.jsp page, this data also I want to send to it. What? This data I want to send to the GSP page. What I need to do? If you want to send this data to GSP page, you have to write request. This is a hash map. You think like that. Set attribute. Hey, this is my data. And this data I want to add into my hash map with the key. What name you want to give, man, guys? Mocha. You know what is Mocha? Mocha is the hash map key. And this you map the value. Why I map the value in the hash map? Because I want this data should be available on which page? Review.jsp. You got it or confused?
Got it.
My dear friends, I've done. What I need to do? I need to run my signup.jsp run karo. So flow, you understand? My data is in which key in the hash map? Mocha. So So my agenda is whatever data you are filling over here, username, I don't know, name, email ID, sign up. So I came to the next page, right? But this next page is looking very bad. I need to make nice. What I need to do? Help me. Okay, help what?
Go to review the JSP.
Yeah. You go over and just copy these beautiful things. Huh? A repetition, right? I'm not doing great job. It's repetition. So here you have to review the data, right? Abhi, यहाँ पे. So how you can review it? Abhi, have you heard about table? Table. You know table. In table, you can show data in row column. So I'm going to show you another component. Which component, guys? Table. Hello. In table, for one row we have tr, and every row we have td. So let me show you how it looks like. Huh? So what I did, using table, how many row I created? One tr, one row, and one row we have two column. And this is looking nice or very bad?
Very bad.
Very bad. So let's talk to whom? Bootstrap. Hey Bootstrap, we are using table. Can you help me? Bootstrap is saying, yeah, I'm helping you. So you can write Bootstrap table. See my style, man. You treat I don't know anything. Can you see this? I want to use this table, bade wala. So try yourself. Here, everything is fine. I have to just use this class. Mr. Friends, what I need to do? Table, use this Bootstrap class. And see, after adding this, you can see your table now. It should look fancy. Can you see this? But this is magic of what? Magic of this CSS, right? Offer by. So you want to show username here, and your data username here, right? Your data is present in under which key? You remember the key? Oh man,
Yes.
you added data against Mocha. Mocha is the key, right? So in JSP, what you can write? Mocha. And here you can write the attribute name. What is the attribute name you want to see here? You can say like here in code, guys, you would say Mocha. Mocha means this object. Clear? You say, hey Mocha means this object. I want to access which attribute value? Username. You got a point? Oh, you guys are not replying. There is two reasons behind it. Either you understand everything or you don't understand anything. I said, Mocha. Mocha is the name which I have given in the servlet. So you can give any name here, right? Mocha. What do you want to write? Apple, mango, banana. No? It's okay. The Mocha dot attribute name. So which attribute you want to access on over there? Username. But you can. This is not a proper syntax. If you want to make proper syntax, you have to use dollar and curly bracket and curly bracket. This is syntax. Okay. You are saying, hey Mocha, give me your username and print over here. So if I refresh it, what I will get, guys? Whatever username you have given here, I got it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Reply. Similarly, I want to tr. Tr means another row. I want to get the name of that people. Nah? Refresh it because data is here. Nah? Done. Similarly, I want to get another attribute. Kya hai? Any guess? Password. Password you entered. Or it is auto generated.
Auto generate.
Auto.
So you see how I'm getting the value using dollar. This is a part of the syntax. Oh, this is my password. Next thing and last thing. It's thoda fast. Email, mobile, and gender. Order doesn't matter. Gender, mobile. So you understand the way I'm fetching the data using dollar?
Yes.
You have to just mug it for time being. Whatever here, what value I can use? Mocha, I can change the name of it.
You can change it. Anything.
Change it. Let me write magic. Once you write magic, then GSP pe everywhere you have to replace Mocha with magic. Then, thoda fast. It's done. Can I try? Yeah. You have to start your journey from here. No? Tick. So everything I'm getting, right? So my part is done. So you got this much. How to design the sign up page, and then I'm filling this form, and this sign up is calling servlet. You know the flow? When I click on this, it is calling a servlet, and that servlet is calling JSP. You know the flow, or forget it? Let me make it. This is my GSP file. This GSP file is calling which servlet, guys? When you click on this, the servlet which is mapped with which URL pattern? Sign up. Sign up is the URL pattern, and through which I am calling a servlet. Yeah. So this servlet is doing what? Anushka, what this servlet is doing?
Yes, sir.
I'm calling sign up servlet. I just want to know what this servlet is doing. You forget it? This servlet is taking all the values from the form,
I know.
and it is generating password also. You have to talk complete, right? So Nagendra, this is reading all the values and it is generating password also, right? And eventually it is bundling all the data into one object. Yes? Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep. How? How? Well, it is cup of tea. Object is created. Now I'm setting all the data into the map. Request dot set attribute magic. So this data is set into the map. And finally I'm saying, hey, can you go to the next page? It's saying, yeah. So after that, my request is going to next page. And next page is this page, right? Where you are rendering all. Huh?
Yes.
Yep. So in order to, in this whole, I'm using two GSPs and one servlet. And how I'm picking data to this, you know, using syntax. You remember the syntax? What syntax I used to fetch the data? Dollar, curly bracket open and close, magic, right? A magic, dot attribute name. Look, in this is JSP style and this is called expression language. Kahin bhi you write dollar, curly bracket open and close. This is called JSP EL. So I have just given you a little bit idea about what GSTL. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Dollar, curly bracket open and close. This is called what altogether? GSTL. Java. Sorry. GSP EL. Not EL stand for expression language. And this is very powerful. We'll talk about more, right? Fine. Done. So this is done. This diagram I'll share with you, and let me share the code right now. The code I would like to share to the good Git, but first and last time, um, I would say last time I'm going to share with this, but tomorrow onwards we can share with the Git. So what we have done today in this sign up page, no? Sign up, done. Before I forget, let me upload in Slack. You guys got confused? You understand a little bit?
We got it.
Then Slack. Hmm. Yeah.